Testing 1 2, cool. I went to an LCD Soundsystem's concert by myself because the overlap between 20-something Londoners and dance punk appreciators is quite small, as it turns out. I begged many people to go with me. No one said yes. As I was sipping on my vodka soda, I noticed a man in the crowd, also seemingly alone, so I struck up a conversation with him. It branched multiple topics. He was about 60-something and retired. He'd worked in the record marketing industry and book publishing once the former profession died a gruesome death. I told him about myself, this little page, these little videos I make, my goals and my ambitions. We talked books. Funnily enough, one of our mutual reads was The Lonely City by Olivia Lane. It's a blend between a memoir and an art critique that explores how you can feel so lonely in expansive cities. It was oddly fitting given the circumstances of how we met. And from that conversation, we talked about how we had this shared abusive relationship with London, an inability to leave despite its cold, callous nature. His friends had all since left the city, quite literally, to find greener pastures. I wanted to continue this conversation over beer, exchange more stories, talk about life and whatnot, but James Murphy dawned the stage, cutting our conversation short. Soon after, a group of rowdy, 6-foot-tall, balding men rolling on X separated us before we could exchange names or numbers. I never saw him again, and I never will see him again. And to be honest, it kind of bummed me out right after the concert. Every so often I sit down and evaluate my life, what it has looked like, what I want it to look like, and the steps I'm going to take to make it look the way I want it to look. I've done this practice almost the entirety of my adult life. It's interesting because as I grow older, what I prioritize and what I want to get out of life have changed drastically from what they used to be when I was, let's say, 18. When I was 18, I think my goals were just short of world domination. My ambition has fallen off a cliff since then. I think the conversation with the nameless man from the concert stuck with me so much because it was like a glimpse into the future. What he values and what he's gotten out of life is very similar to what I value now and what I want to get out of life. One of the songs that played at that concert was called Tonite. It was the first time I ever heard it. The whole point of the song is that everyone is fighting so hard against the process of aging. Everyone wants to be young. And in an attempt to fight against the inevitable march of the clock, people cling to the facets of youth, beauty, success, reckless behaviour. But ultimately it's for nothing because time is coming for all of us. And I think the whole point of the song is that we should move with time, not against it. Hearing the song for the first time summed up subconsciously what I'd been feeling and explained the shift in my viewpoint of the world. Up until that point, I've been trying to speedrun life, hit milestones and garner success in a futile attempt to prove to myself that I wasn't wasting my potential or youth, that my life was worth something and worthwhile.